Hey guys, and welcome to another one of the Stoke City episodes. Welcome to episode number 5, and today you're probably wondering why it says transfer window in the title, and that's because I've played a few games off camera, which has now moved us into the final few games of December, and after that we'll obviously go into the transfer window. So that means I've played a few games off camera. It's something I did a lot in my Dortmund series, and I think you guys enjoyed it. So there's going to be 3 games up and coming, if I can hold up the right fingers, 3. There we go. So there'll be 3 games up and coming, including a massive game versus Manchester City. Before we go into the first game, if you guys could smash a like on the video, that'd be absolutely incredible. Let's go for 1,000 likes on this episode. For maybe another episode later on today, that'd be absolutely incredible. And also, I want to ask a question today. Do you think Messi to Suarez's penalty the other night, do you think that's illegal, or do you think that should be allowed? I'll leave a comment down below, because for me, if they're outside the D, it should be legal, I should say. So that's what I think. I want to know what you guys think down below in the comments. But without further ado, let's go into the first game. Hopefully, we can move closer to the top 6. Right, time for the first game of 3 of this catch-up. We're going to start off with an away game versus West Ham United, and hopefully carry on from last episode and try and win a few games with these new sliders, of course. So we're going to start off here, West Ham. Obviously, at home had the home advantage. They get so close here. And to this day, I still don't know how they didn't score that chance. Like, how did they miss that? But still, we got away with it, and there's a chance to get like, maybe a goal here, because Bojan finds ball over the top to Kennedy. Good first touch, but just wide of the post, and that's probably the closest we came in this first half. So moving on to the second half now, Roberto finds a run here of Juve, who's come in and he's just been absolutely incredible, so he'll keep playing. And he goes straight past the defender, finds Bojan in the middle, but it's a fantastic save. We were so close to that second or the rebound as well, so that could have been the goal we needed. But on comes Dimitri Payet. He's the class West Ham needed. He finds a space in the middle, and he bangs it past the goalkeeper. Like, nothing I can say about that. It's Dimitri Payet. It's too good. And he makes it 1-0, and West Ham are going to go on to win the first game of these highlights. And that's not the best of starts, but of course it's an away game, and it's a very good West Ham team. So not the best of starts, but still a long way to go. Right, time for game number 2 of this roundup. We're going to now go into a home game at the Pretender Stadium with my full strength team as well. I think Shaqiri was missing from that first game, so now we've got my full strength team back for this second game. Shaqiri is a massive part of this team. So we're going to start off here. Great tackle there from Johnson, but the second tackle here wasn't the best, and Palace do get themselves a free kick just side the box. Kabay to take it, and Kabay scores it, and he's way too good at free kicks in that kind of range as well, to be given away in that kind of space for Palace. So I just knew as soon as I gave it away, there's a massive chance that Palace will score from this. But we do come back here, Bojan finding the run here of Kennedy. Kennedy inside to Juve. Maybe he could have shot there with Juve, but instead goes to Sergio Roberto. But it's a fantastic save from the goalkeeper, but that's probably the closest again we came in this first half. We do get one more chance here. This is the chance we needed. Shaqiri goes inside and smashes it past the goalkeeper, giving us a 1-1. And it's well deserved, because did you see the chance we just had? But finally we do actually get it past the goalkeeper, and guess who scores? It's Shaqiri who scores it, and we're back on level terms. But Palace do come back here. Kabay finds the run inside. It's so sloppy. Like, we had about 2 chances here to get rid of the ball, but we do give away a penalty. Shawcross gives it away, and I think Dwight Gale gets the penalty, and Kabay's going to still on and take it, and he misses it. Didn't expect that, but Kabay skies it over the crossbar, and you can see by his teammates that they should have won this game. But again, it's a 1-1 draw, and again, we should have at least got the 3 points in this game. And now time for the big game of this roundup. It's now time for Stoke City versus Manchester City. So a big game for the final game, and of course in a few days time we have Man United as well, who are currently in second place. So 2 big games in the space of 4 days, which will be the first game, basically the first live game of today's episode. Man City in this game didn't really have the strongest team. The likes of Aguero was missing. I think Company weren't playing, Yaya Toure, but the players out on the pitch, all the youngsters, were incredible, and I didn't know how to deal with them until we got to the second half, and we did start playing good stuff here. Bojan in that little pocket of space, as he always is. He finds Kennedy on the left-hand side. Great bit of turning there, and it's a fantastic save. Again, we're inches away from the rebound, but Man City do get away with it. And this is what I mean, Shaqiri coming back from midfield. He goes straight past whoever that guy is, I think Zidli or something like that, and Yaya Toure can't keep up with him. Shaqiri's still going past them, and he finds a fantastic ball into Kennedy, and it's an amazing save there from the goalkeeper. Not Joe Hart, not Caballero. It's right, I've never heard of this guy before, but he's made some absolutely incredible saves in this final game. Shaqiri again with the free kick, and Wright is equal to it yet again, and we just can't find a way through. And what seemed like Man City, they game to win, In the second half, we were so much better and we could have maybe won that game, but Aguero, that is a massive chance there. For a 90-rated striker, he can't even find the pass. But that's where we're going to finish off, guys. Back into the live segment now, and I'll take that. Now we're back, and we're going to go into another game against another Manchester club, another home game as well. So it's now time for Manchester United, and hopefully we can get a better result here. Here we go, guys. Time for the first live game of the episode. They've got Benzema as a striker next to Rooney, so that's interesting. And they've already got forward here. Benzema's offside. Thank God. Like, a few minutes in, I would not want to concede. Benzema is offside. Giving it away again, though. Wayne Rooney now, and they've got so many options. They find Pereira, finds Fellaini. Amazing save there from the goalkeeper. Where is my defence? They had up 4 players on us. Right, Shaw's got lucky there. And he goes straight inside. And goes back out. Fellaini to Rooney. And it's just wide, but this has to stop. Man United dominating us. Benzema. Back he goes to Pereira. It's a ball in. My God, they are so effective. See what bringing the striker does to Man United compared to what they are in real life. And we can get something going here. Good run out here from Peters. Gets an early ball in. Bojan is there. But it's saved by Romero. What a chance that was after a fantastic cross in. That's nice again. We're starting to get into this game now. Peters on the ball. And he can find Kennedy. Good first touch. Going to try the outsides. Can he get a ball in? Oh, there's so much space in the middle. But the ball was just too close to the goalie. And now we got to defend, but this is just so much better than before with the sliders. It's so much more fun. And Benzema is so effective. He gets the ball into the middle. Oh my God, how did they not score that again? What a cross from Benzema. That's what bringing in a Real Madrid player does. And that's the end of the first half. And so far it should be 0-0 because neither side has taken their chances. I think we've had the best chance so far, Bojan with the header, but since then we haven't really created too much. Oh, Rooney inside. Back out to Fellaini. Got to watch out here. Rooney into Benzema. Why am I just diving in? Don't need to worry about Fellaini, but he does get a ball in. Oh my God, it just went over his head. Imagine if he got on that. Johnson. Bit of space here. Van Ginkel making the run. This is a chance. Penalty. Yes, it is. The referee has given it. And it should have, like, how can that not be a penalty? Man United can't argue with that. And Van Ginkel has just come on with his first few touches. And Chris Smalling gets a yellow. Should be a red card in my opinion. But who cares about that? It's now time for a penalty. This could be the chance we've needed. So I think we'll go... Who's still on the pitch? We'll go with... who do I go? I'll go with Joselu. He's probably got the best all-round stats. We're going to go to the left-hand side. And we are beating Manchester United. Top of the table United as well. We are beating them. And Joselu sticks the penalty away. Hasn't really done much so far this season. But I'll take that. Like, he hasn't really done, as I said, too much. But... he's made a big difference in this game, scoring the penalty, beating De Gea, and Man United have it all to do now. And let's just hold on, and we could be on our way to a famous 3 points versus top of the table, Manchester United. Yes, Roberto. So well done. Gets the ball into Joselu. We can get something going here, and I can see Sal on this left-hand side. This could be 2-0. Finesse shot, and it's 2-0 versus Manchester United. Sal, most unlikely goal scorer, has got it. And I can't believe I'm saying this. We are beating Man United. And we are on our way to 3 points. Oh, Fellaini's found a way past. Oh, Butland comes out. Benzema trying the lob. Shawcross gets it away. And we can get a counter. Let's go for 3-0 versus United. Here comes Joselu. Not really got the most of pace. But it's now on to Sergio Roberto versus Blind. Ball back across to Joselu. He's just the slowest man who's ever existed. Like, probably Mertesacker's quicker. I think he's got around 60 pace. But it feels about 20. Get in there. What a result that is. So we've beaten Man United 2-0 in the end. Like, they could have had 2 goals in the first, 10 minutes. But no, they didn't take their chances. And we go away with a 2-0 win. We've now only got a few days to another game versus Everton. So we've got to recover for that game. And hopefully we have enough of our key players for that one as well. Kennedy's nearly catching up with Mbula and Sal. They're nearly at 77. And also Butland, who a lot of you guys told me in the last episode to train, is now in training. And again, Kennedy goes up, and he's so close now to 77. But that's not to take anything away from Mbula and Sal. They're still doing great, and both nearly 80 rated as well. And if I can get my whole midfield up to 80 by the end of the season, that'll be an incredible story. Now it's time for the final game of 2015, and this is going to be a struggle because I've had to rest so many key players for this game. I'm missing Shaqiri, Kennedy, Arnautovic even played in this game. I know it must sound stupid, but he is not been good for us so far. But Everton currently in 4th, we are currently in 6th place, and we've closed the gap to the few teams above us. And Chelsea are top of the table. I thought Man United for some reason, but Hibbert's playing for Everton, which is interesting, and they've not really got the weakest of teams. So I expect the quality of football in this game Not to be it was against Man United, but Lukaku is playing. But this game was a classic in real life. I think it finished 4-3 to Stoke or something. I have to go and check that after this. But I remember Shaqiri scored an absolutely amazing goal. So let's see if we can do anything similar in this one. Go on, Crouch. What you got? Gets the ball up here to Sergi. He's got the pace on Stones, surprisingly, and gets past him. Where's Crouch? He's not even in the box, but here he comes. Crouch on the volley, but it's out for a corner. But that's who we need to look for. And it's a free kick. Why? He's the main danger for Everton by far. Osman in the middle now, diving in for no reason whatsoever. Pino on the ball now. Definitely going to cut inside. He does. And he shoots. Saved by Butland. Well done. Yes, Crouch. Wins it back as well. Right, come on. Going to try and find Crouch again. Let's unlock his pace here. Cuts back inside. Oh my god! Oh my! Nearly had a chance there again. But we're gonna the way we're gonna score in this game is by some lucky deflection or something because we need our main players. Right, Hosselu down the wing here. This might be a chance. Over the top it goes to Crouch. Instead to Sergio Roberto. That is a massive chance and I mess it up. Like, how did it fall? I said it would be a lucky bounce that scores us a goal, but I did not take the chance and I didn't expect Roberto to even be in that position. Pino's now to take the corner. Final chance of the first half. Into Stones. It's well saved again. How are we holding on? But now, because we're in the first half, we can bring on some of our main players. And there it is. We are going to make all three of our changes going into the second half because Mbula, Juve and Kennedy are going to come on, which means Arnautovic is staying on, yet doing nothing so far. But I'm just hoping maybe in the second half he can finally realise he has got some ability. It's just I can't get him into the game. It's like he stands there for the whole game, just standing there doing nothing. Oh, Gibson shoots as well. Like, that's unsavable. Gibson has scored a cracker. And it's Darren Gibson. When would he ever do that? But I've got to give it to him. That was an incredible strike. Pienaar found him. He just goes in straight past my defenders. Like, it's just... did he mean to cross or something? Because he would never do that kind of thing. He curves it with his left foot. Somehow inside the post. And Butland is just beaten. Easy. Right, Kennedy, though. Can he beat his man? It's Hibbert in his way. We're going to try and get a ball back in. There is it. It's Juve now. It's saved by the goalkeeper. Another massive chance. We can't take it. Right, Arnautovic is going to take this corner. Great ball into Juve. Off the line from Lennon. We are so close to the goal. And we even deserve a goal. Even if we're playing with this team, we're still doing all right. Right, come on, Crouch. He is going to be the saviour. Oh, my God. This is so difficult. Right, we could have it back here. Crouch inside. And he scores it. Peter Crouch has scored it with seconds to go. How has this happened? Look at him. How was he score goals? But somehow the luckiest goal I've ever seen in my life. Because Galloway makes a mistake. Like, he should have realised that Crouch has got 99 strength. Like, he should have realised that. But no, he doesn't. And Crouch just gets in there. And it's a fantastic weak-footed finish. Like, what else would you expect from a man like Peter Crouch? And we've got our well-deserved draw, I would say. We've had a lot of chances, but we take the chance. And it's not only Peter Crouch who scores his first goal of the season. But there we go, guys. We finish off with a 1-1 draw for 2015. We're now going into the transfer window, and it's time to buy some players. We play Man City as the first game of next episode, the FA Cup third round, and unlike in my Dortmund series and my Arsenal series, I'm going for the FA Cup because there's always a Pokal, as it's known in the Dortmund series. So, what I wanted to finish off today's episode with is just going through a few players I want to sell and a few players I want to buy in this transfer window. And I'll just check the funds. We've got £11 million, and once you move the finances a bit, we probably have about 9. So I'll take that. We could buy a few players with that money. But first of all, I do want to discuss quickly the players I want to sell if we go to the highest priced players. And I haven't really thought about this, but there's a few players that have stood out to me this season who won't be going in this transfer window. So players like Bojan, Shaqiri are definitely not going. Players I'm thinking Arnautovic because he's not really done too much this season, but at the same time, like maybe in the second half of the season, he just transforms himself, and I could maybe see myself using him. So for now, I'm going to transfer list him, but if no offers come in, I'll take him off the transfer list. Simple as that. And I think also maybe Hosselu, I could get a bit of money for him. We'll go ahead and add to transfer list because he's really not done it for me this season, and like I'm wasting him. He's not going to do anything at this club, like especially once we get some more players as well. And I think for now, guys, maybe Peter Crouch, I was maybe going to sell him, but he's retiring, so I can't do anything about him. And of course, he just scored a goal that's got us a point against Everton, so he won't be going anywhere. Players like Ireland, who's barely featured in this series. Charlie Allen's a player I've barely used in this series, but he will be staying because I do want to use him. So yeah, there we go, guys. We've got over £100,000 right here. So first of all, 50k for Arnautovic, 25, 35, 20 and 15. So there we go. But I think for this transfer window up and coming, I want to try and sign another striker. That's what I'm thinking, and maybe even a centre back as well. It depends on how much money we do have. A lot of you guys have been mentioning a fullback, but for now I think I'm happy with Glenn Johnson and Peters as my two fullbacks for now. So basically these are players I've got left over from the last transfer window, and I've added a few players since that transfer window as well. But I was thinking Kingsley Coman on loan. Yes, he's worth 7 million, but of course we get him on loan, and he's only on 50,000 a week, so that could be a player to go for. But of course he's on loan at Bayern Munich, so I might have to wait a bit longer for that. But that is going to be the end of today's episode. If you guys have enjoyed it and you do want to see the first part of the proper transfer window, and to smash a like on the video, let's go for over 1,000 likes on another episode of this series. And of course, remember the question of the day on Messi to Suarez: should I be allowed? And also, what player should I go for in this up and coming transfer window? But thanks for watching, and I'll see you for the next one.